Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we started up Woodfall Temple, and in this part we're going to continue on through Woodfall Temple. Now, yeah, if you notice we're actually in the same room that we were in earlier, just on a much higher up level. There's actually kind of a significant purpose of being up on this higher up level. If you head in here, we have a Dinofols, the first mini-boss of the game, which these guys are actually a lot stronger than they were in Ocarina of Time. They take a lot less hits, but they have a new attack that they're sleeping. I like to use it. I'm not forgetting to have that set to hold on instead of, yeah. These guys can breathe fire in this game, which is a huge difference from what they were in Ocarina of Time. They're more or less the same as the Woodfall, except they have the ability to breathe fire. They take only 4 hits to kill, which is really not that bad in this game. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and for beating him, we get a really helpful item. I could have probably done this in the last video now that I think about it, but the dungeon itself is really not much left. But anyways, we get the Hero's Bow, set to C buttons to equip it, and that's pretty much what you get, the Hero's Bow. Hero's Bow is really helpful for being a new ranged weapon, and it's pretty good that Link can use this weapon in this game in his, I guess you could call it his teenage state, even though it's not really much different from his kid state. I mean, he's a little bit older, a little bit more mature now, like, it's not really, like, I feel like Link is, like, even though there's not really much of a visual difference, I feel like he has, like, sort of aged a bit more since, Ocarina of Time. Maybe it's just me, but I mean, like, I felt like in Ocarina of Time he kind of seemed like a little bit, I don't know, I guess, like, chubbier or what have you, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, in this, very rarely, we'll have another mini-boss right after the first area. In this, we actually have Gekko, which is a pretty derpish mini-boss, and I'm not really a huge fan of this one either, because it's another one of these stupid turtles. Even though I love the chocolates, I just cannot care for these things in this game. Thankfully, this one likes to target me a lot more often, which I'm much more thankful for. Where is this? He likes to crawl up on the ceiling afterwards. There he was. Once he does this, you have to shoot with an arrow, whenever he's stunned preferably. And rinse and repeat. It's a very simple boss, mini-boss fight, but it's still kind of tricky. Like, well, not tricky, but it's, like, kind of annoying sometimes, just because of this pattern. Oh, that one was a lot faster than the previous one. He should only take 3 hits like this. He takes, like, usually 3 hits on the ground. Maybe, like, 2 of these, manual recharge spin attack or a jump attack. There we go. And he's dead. After reading him, Froggy! And Gore. More importantly, Froggy! We'll be doing something with Froggy later on, don't worry. And for all of this, we get the big boss key! I was about to say big key, but no. Boss key. And have I been hearing any of the... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, like, it was coming on 6 AM. I was wondering where the clock town, where the chimes from clock town were going to be coming in. Anyways, there's actually something really helpful we can do in a moment back in the main room. Now, if you notice in the last part, at the end of it, we actually opened up a ladder shortcut, which helps us get up to the 2nd floor a lot easier. And now that we have the bow, if you lock onto that torch in the middle and aim it properly. I said aim properly. There we go. If you can manage to light that thing in the middle there, which will cause the water to be clean and not pollute anymore. Which is helpful as hell. Anyways, there is a stray fairy over here, which I'll be getting. There's also that torch there, but there's also a switch. The switch, I think, activates a treasure chest, which, to my knowledge, contains a stray fairy. I could be wrong about that. There's also another stray fairy in a previous room that we have to go through, which is what I kind of wanted to do really quickly. Because if you might recall that room where you had to push the block, there was actually a stray fairy underneath the bridge. So, I believe this is how we get back there. Yes. Now, this, I don't quite remember how we shoot it, though. Like, what angle we shoot it from. We probably shoot it from, like, here, maybe? No, wait, actually, I think you do this an actual, much more simpler method. This way. Wow, it would have taken... I really would have forgot that about just swimming to it if I would have just kept on looking around. I probably would have made a complete idiot of myself and wasted like 12 hours and probably want to redo the whole recording session because of, like, just for the in-game time issues, so, because I kind of want to be a little bit quicker with my, I kind of am a little bit pressed for time as it is. I'm a little bit, I kind of failed a little bit more in the Gekko Palace than I initially wanted to, so, frick, and I don't like this part at all here. Come on. Hitting this thing is so awkward. Like, you wouldn't believe it to me, but it just is. I recommend, like, staying somewhat close to it, but still. And that is actually required to do, too, because, through that way there is actually where the boss is, which, yeah. Anyways, through here, this is the last regular room of the dungeon. Thank God. Some dragonflies, some stray fairies, some Skulltulas, none of which I think are actually too important. Might as well just snipe these guys in case. And I think I know there's some side balconies over here, and I don't remember how many of them have stray fairies in them. There's a few that do. For some reason, a lot of magic in here. Yeah, I see another. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw another one off in the other side of that there. For a second there, I thought that stupid dragonfly was respawning there, but I guess I never took this guy out yet. I know I'm getting low on my arrows, but it's not going to be a huge worry. Okay, there we go. And this should be the last of the stray fairies if I put on the Great Fairy Mask. Actually, yeah. You're there. Stray Fairy 14, Stray Fairy 15. Quick, take them to their fellow same color friend horror things. I don't know. Oh god, I usually don't like making like vulgar jokes or anything like that, but with the Stray Fairies, that's kind of an obvious exception. Just in my opinion, but yeah. Now, this is a room that I often don't remember how to get through for some reason, and yet it's one of the simplest rooms in the game, and I don't know why I can never remember this. I think you want to head... is it head on top of here, or... I know there's a switch down there. I can get rid of the... I know there's a switch here which is going to shut the fire off, but... if I can even hit that switch... I did not want to fall! I'll be right back when I figure this solution out, because I'm not a huge fan of this... Okay, what I think you're actually supposed to do is head over here. And I could be wrong about this, but I think you can just sort of make this part from here. I could be wrong, though. Looks like you can, though. Yeah, that definitely looks makeable. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this was the actual intended solution. And there's obviously those red rubies, which I just don't find worthwhile in the slightest. But once you're finally done with this room here, get a lot of money, and head on in through here too. Masked Jungle Warrior, Odolwa. Now, Odolwa, he's kind of tricky in my opinion. Like, for a first boss, he definitely goes to prove that this game is a lot tougher than Ocarina of Time was in some instances, such as its actual dungeon difficulty. Odolwa, he's kind of skilled with a sword. His sword, like, when he's doing his pose here, you don't really want to be in the way of him. He can knock you on the way if he does decide to do something, so... Oh, God. Oh, wait, I think there's actually another better solution for this. Yeah, I think if you use the Blast Mask, that can help it. Wait, shoot. Does it not? Oh, that was weird. It wouldn't work for some reason. I mean, I was holding down C, Okay, basically, I just recommend blast masking all those enemies as soon as they come to spawn, because they can become really annoying if he decides to use them. Because there's this other attack that I haven't really shown off yet, which does a pretty annoying effect. Okay, so whenever he does that, yeah. There's also bomb flowers on the outside. That kind of surprised me. Crap, he's using moths. Whenever he has moths, so be kind of cautious because he has a new attack that could be kind of deadly if he decides to hit you with it. Come on, I know it's... What the fudge? I hear that if you, like, can rapidly spin attack this guy, then it does a lot of damage. I have no idea about that, though. Like, you can constantly hit him. And I am not about to be hit by his... Whoa, Jesus, this is not a good sign. At least he's not blocking as much. Okay, thank God. See you later, Odolwa! That wasn't really a terrific fight against Odolwa, but... Actually, it was a really crappy, probably my worst fight with Odolwa that I've ever had in my life. And you got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. You also get refill on your health. Very nice. And you have the Tiki head from Crash Bandicoot. No, not really. You see, Odolwa's remains. So a little bit of his mask actually does remain. Interesting. You